Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome.
Oh,
Welcome, all of you, and welcome, Jonathan. We're going to be having some fun today. Jonathan is here as the, I don't know, avatar of the, the hunter's supermoon.
I am the hunted.
Haunted.
Well, haunted too, but no, I'm the
Yeah,
hunted.
yeah, yeah. So, um, today is the full moon, and we thought we'd do some readings based on the fact that this is a harvest. It's also called the harvest moon. This particular one in October, the full moon in Aries, and um, so we want to talk about it. And we also thought that it would be cool to look at what it actually means. I'm sorry, I'm kind of losing myself here. You want to take over, Jonathan? Because I know you
Sure.
have a bunch of
So,
information.
today, October 17th, is a supermoon. In tropical astrology, it would be in Aries. In true sidereal, it's in Pisces. And so what is a supermoon? A supermoon occurs when the full moon is near or close at or near its closest point to the Earth. It's known as perigee, right? So this makes it appear larger than and brighter than a regular full moon. For October, the supermoon will be about 226,000 miles away, so roughly 15% closer than the average full moon. So it's going to look a lot bigger, right?
It's going to look huge.
Yeah. So the October full moon is often called the hunter's moon because it's around the time when deer have fattened themselves up for winter. So it's, a lot of times people go out hunting to get the deer to get their, make their deer jerky for the winter. Because, it's also the time of year where there's hunting and gathering happening for the winter, right? Harvest time. Other names include the blood moon, which is an Old English name, which reflects the changing in the colors of the leaves. Then there's also the travel moon, because for those tribes that migrated, it marked the time to start migrating away from the north, migrate south for the winter kind of thing. A little list of other names here for the hunter's moon. So the Ojibwe used to call it, or still call it, the falling leaves moon. The Oneida, someone stores food moon. The Chinese call it the kindly moon. Both the Celtic and the Cherokee call it the harvest moon, which is what Linda called it. The Choctaw called it the blackberry moon because, it's the time when all the blackberries are ripe and everyone's making blackberries.
Blackberries have been gone for a month here.
Well, normally this was the time.
Yeah.
We're nothing anymore, right?
Yeah.
And the Dakota Sioux used to call this October moon the moon when quilling and beating is done.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
And then as far as, well, for me, I always lean towards the true sidereal. So the full moon, it would be in the sign of Pisces, which is a water sign associated with intuition, dreams, and spirituality. So today is a great day for doing some divination. It's also a good time to tap into our creativity, our emotional depth. It's also a great time for introspection and letting go of what no longer serves us, which kind of marks that first question there, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Thanks.
Do you have anything else you want to add?
That's very nerdy and really wonderful. And I thank you so much because you did all that. Because you did all that work. And I didn't have to. And I
might have to get rid of these feathers because it's getting kind of high with them on.
Oh, okay. Oh, right. Yeah, I keep forgetting you're in Hawaii. I want to say hello to some people who've joined us. We're going to be using the giveaway tool today. We're not going to be doing readings for questions. Okay, first, Linda, say hello. I'm sorry, I'm having trouble focusing. Kim B was first in today. Hi, Kim. Welcome. Glad you're here. Diane G, number 2. She's usually first. Hi, Diane. It's great to see you, and thank you for your lovely comments. And she says hello to you too.
Aloha, everyone coming in.
Like clearly, yeah.
I think she likes to get up.
Oh, and here's Hershey. Hi, Hershey. Oh, it's great to see you. T. Lynn, Kieran. Hi, Kieran. And Emily Lawrence Bradley. Yes, that's exactly how you do it. You type #moon. Catherine Pfeiffer Croken. Welcome, fellow Canuck. And yes, the energy is very strong today. Kim B commented.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah, I'm feeling that, like the little bit.
Yeah. It's
well, like there's definitely a vibration in the air right now.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I feel pretty buzzy myself. Yeah. Which might be a good thing and it might not. We'll see what happens.
We'll see how scattered we are.
We'll see how much of a ditz I can be today.
Although, like I said, this moon is specifically really good for divination. So you never know. We might get blasted open.
Yeah. Yeah, we're not. Addie Gaddy, welcome. I'm glad to see you. Hi, Rossi and Earth. And I just want to let you know. And oh, look, it's Cocotte en Papier. Bonjour, ma belle. I'm always so happy to see you. Okay, so Addie Gaddy, we're not doing like questions today. We're doing the prompts. So for everybody that's picked, the prompts that are on the screen. So we're going to use the giveaway tool. And we're going to answer these 2 questions. So we'll alternate who gets the first and who gets the second. We'll lose track, I know. Just bear with us. Like we're doing our best here. Couple of ADD theater kids. What can we release to prepare for the darker months ahead? And what is the best use of our time during the days ahead? And the darker months does not have a political meaning, okay? It just means that we're not going to see the sun so much. All right? Chill, relax.
It's going to be longer than the days. That's all we mean.
That's right. That's all we mean. It's purely exactly what you see. There's no coded messages in there at all. So, Addie, if you're, we're going to go until
we'll go for as long as we can, basically.
We'll go for as long as we can, but we're not going to go for more than 2 hours. Hi, Amanda Carroll. Hi, Lori Hunsinger.
3-hour session.
Yeah, we're not doing that. No, that's too exhausting, and I don't sleep right, and I don't eat right for days after. I have to have junk food after one of those. You know that? I go next door to the gas station, and I get like 2 bags of Doritos. Oh yeah, 2 bags of Doritos and some Skittles or Twizzlers, like. And that's what I eat for like 2 days. Because Leah, hi. Okay, yeah, baby angel, hello. So now that we've got the welcomes and the everything else, I'm going to fire up. Oops, this is the part that I forgot to do.
I might have to deal with
the share screen.
Getting too warm under all these feathers. I don't know how you do it, Wanda.
Oh, she's happy.
I mean, with all the feathers, you got to take off these.
Yeah, but she hasn't got anything else on.
I know. I got the shirt, so
And have you? Wait. Okay, so we're going to start collecting the comments so that we can start.
We got 9 entries so far.
Yeah. And so now, yes, it is fun to watch. So now, do you want to, shall we start? Sure. Why not?
Sure.
We've got 9 entries.
We got 9 entries, so.
Yeah. And none of them are me.
For me.
Okay, yeah. Emily Lawrence Bradley. Yeehaw, Emily. Okay.
Yay, Emily.
Yeah, she's here.
Trick or
Now
treat.
I'm going to do something I hardly ever do. I have my trusty. I have a new deck actually that I'm trotting out. I think this is the first time I've used it on a live. It's the What We've Forgotten deck. Hold on for a second. Let me snuggle us up closer. It's the What We've Forgotten deck that I received as a gift from Shenanigans. It is a deep deck, okay? And I am reading the cards partly intuitively and partly sometimes I look at the book for a hint, because sometimes I look at an image and there's just so much that, well, like look at this. It's called manifestation. You can read anything you want into that card. I think it's beautiful, but sometimes I need a clue,
Right.
So that one and my trusty Oracle of Mystical Moments. So, Emily, which one of us is going first? Did we decide?
No. I pulled some cards, but I mean, are we taking turns answering different questions, or are we both answering both questions?
No, I thought one of us would answer one and the other other, and then we'd alternate. But I know we're going to lose track.
So why don't you do the first one since you're there, and then when you
since I'm there, and you can draw, you can set out whatever you're doing. So let's just see what we've forgotten tells you to release. Oh, you have lost track of your vision. You need to release everything that's keeping you. Oh, and this is coming through very strongly. You had a vision. You had something at some point in your life, maybe decades ago, I don't know, but you had something that you saw and that you were going for, and you've lost track of that. And now's the time to let go of what's keeping you from your vision. This is something that you need to start putting front and center in your mind. So it's not a question of release. Well, yeah, it's releasing, but it's releasing what's in the way of your vision quest. Whoa, buzzy energy. That just came through like a ton of bricks. I'm telling you, it was so.
And it's perfect with the cards I pulled. Okay.
What'd you pull?
I pulled two. So the first one I pulled here. So this is what is the best use of your time during the days ahead, right? Here we have the tower. But if you notice, it's just a model tower, and Frank is actually blowing it up himself. So this is telling you that it's time to start tearing down those towers you built around yourself, okay? And the other card that came out was the Ten of Swords. It's time for you to start slaying those inner, look, it's like a giant voodoo doll, but it's like, it's time for you to pull those needles out of yourself, pull those needles out of your heart, right? Don't keep them there anymore. They don't serve you. And it's time to blow up those towers you think are keeping you safe because they're just keeping you isolated. What
decks are those, Jonathan?
This is the Trick or Treat Tarot. Illustrations by Jonathan Hunt. That's why I had to grab it.
I mean,
so yeah, so the best thing you can do in these in the days to come, when the days are shorter, so we have more introspective time. Figure out what towers are keeping you trapped, what thoughts are keeping you trapped, and it's time to blow them up.
Here's what Emily has to say about that. She doesn't know how to see past. Yeah.
Right, because you're still battling it, right? But you got to remember you're battling something that your mind created.
Wow.
So it's time to really let go of those towers you think are protecting you, because all they're doing is keeping you trapped in this internal conflict that you can't seem to get away from because you think you're being saved by the tower that's keeping you trapped. It's like this endless cycle. You know?
Emily, I don't want to poke at you, especially in public and forever as the internet is. I don't want to poke at you, but I have a question that just fell into my head to ask you with all the love and respect in my heart for you right this minute. How much of what you're perceiving as grief and despair, how much of that is guilt and regret?
Mm-hmm.
I'm leaving it there. And hi, Roxy, and hi, Pierrette's here. Hi, Pierrette. And somebody else came in. So you guys, the prompt is #moon in honor of the Hunter supermoon. And okay. So Emily, grief and regret are from your mind, or not grief, sorry. Guilt and regret are mind things.
Towers.
Linda Kennedy's here. Yeah, those are the towers. Mm-hmm. So deal with your guilt and your regret, and the grief will be very much tolerable, let's say, because it never goes away. Let's just face that. It gets better. It gets easier to live with, and you grow sort of around it. But okay. I don't want to.
Right. I
don't want to say too much because this is public, and this is, this is the kind of stuff that people get private readings for. I'm not. Well, yeah, sure. Why not? If you want a private reading, contact me or Jonathan. Yeah. My both of our contact information is in the show notes below, in the show description below. So, yeah. Okay.
Thank you, Emily. I hope that was helpful.
Yeah, I hope that was helpful, Emily, because it came through like a ton of bricks. I'll tell you.
I have a feeling that most of these readings are going to be deeper than we expect because of the moon.
Oh, yeah. Okay, we're going to go again, and this time the lucky winner, remember, it's #moon if you want to be included. Addie Gaddy.
Addie Gaddy. Say hi so we know you're still here. I love that name too, yeah. Addie Gaddy.
Is Addie Gaddy here?
Addie Gaddy. Calling Addie
Hello.
Gaddy.
Where's Gerald's courtesy phone when you need it?
Say, where's the
cowbell?
Or the cowbell. Well, I've got a bell, but it might be a little too loud.
Yeah, I've got some bells, but they're temple bells, and they'll probably break my Chromebook. Okay, yeah. Addie, are you here? Addie, supper's ready. Whoa, cool. Okay.
That's a little loud. I won't do that one again.
Yeah, no, that is a little loud. That's okay.
Addie Gaddy is here.
Oh, she is. Awesome. Okay, so let's take this out and let's switch ourselves up. And you're doing number 1 now.
Yes. So, what can you release to prepare for the darker months? Interesting. Have there been some projects you're working on with others that just have turned into a little bit of a nightmare? Because maybe it might be time to step away from those projects, right? So I'm getting the 3 of Pentacles here, and it's paired with the 7 of Cups. So I feel like these projects they're not working well because everyone's trying to figure out what they want to do, but it's not necessarily that everyone's cups are going to be lining up. Not everyone's going to pick the same cup. So there's going to be arguments about what to do in the project. And I'm just hearing project, get rid of the project, no more projects, let go of those projects. So might be time just to do a little more introspection, go inwards, work on self instead of trying to work on stuff with others right now. So that's what I'm getting pretty strong.
Interestingly enough, Addie. Oh, hi, Garnet. Interestingly enough, Addie, the first card I pulled from the What We've Forgotten deck is transformation. And look at the richness of that imagery. No, you don't chew on my cards. Sorry, I'm talking to Wanda. So there's a dragonfly. There's, okay, I need my close-up glasses to be able to see what this is because, but here, all kinds of images. There's a leaf and a stem of grass and some really interesting kinds of things in there, including bugs. And this is all about transformation. Okay. And the second card that I was inspired to pull for you, this one is from the Oracle of Mystical Moments. And this is called Night Ride. Now, take a look at this. This is an owl, wisdom, right? And so is the elephant. The elephant is also a symbol of wisdom and remembrance, of course, because apparently they have incredible memories. And here is wisdom sheltering, growing wisdom, a smaller, younger wisdom that's growing and sheltering. And I would say that that is a really interesting image for transformation, because that's what it is the transformation from old to, well, young to older, from early to later, from youth to maturity. This is a really interesting image of transformation, and it has to do with inner wisdom, because that's what the owl is. And look at that elephant just staring and holding up wisdom. What do you think the meaning of that is, that the elephant is supporting wisdom? So there you are, a question for you to answer. And
there's these cards again.
And here's so the best use for you of your time in the coming winter is to use it in service of transformation. It's very cool. It's not going to be comfortable.
Well, and like I said, it just felt like it was more about introspection, right? It's time to stop trying to work with others, doing what their projects are, and neglecting your own. And
looking after the Rox wants to know how your antlers are holding on.
So there's a little clear elasticity thingy that goes through the antlers.
Oh, yeah.
Here's, I don't know if you can see, but little clear.
Oh yeah, I can. Yeah, I can see it.
Hold it in place. And actually just really light foam, so I can barely feel the ears more than I feel the antlers.
The ears are spectacular. Oh man, that's awesome. I hope that helped, Addie Gaddy. I really hope that you found some meaning in that. And yeah.
They look connected. Yeah.
Yeah, it is connected. Yeah, they are connected to his head.
Who said it's a costume? I'm just showing my true face.
That's right. It's all the rest of it from an illusion, and we've all been suckered by it. Okay, so now let's go to draw again. And hashtag moon is the thingy. I forget what it's called. It's not a prompt.
It's Baby Angel. Congratulations. It's
awesome, Baby Angel.
Yeah. You have me blanking now.
I had forgotten to. I have to go back to another screen and take a look at it. Hashtag moon. There. That's what you have to do. And
So you're back to 1 and I'm back to 2. Right?
yeah. So what can you release, baby angel? You guys have such creative names, you know. When I thought about changing when I started my channel, like 8 months or however long ago it was. I thought about changing it, but I couldn't come up with anything interesting or funny, or the best I could come up with was the Ukrainian word for a farm girl. But that had already been taken, so I gave up on that. So I just thought, yeah, I'll use my name, and I don't care who sees this. Perspective.
Ooh.
So how interesting. There is a perspective that you need to release. You have an outlook on something that you need to release. And look at these different tools of perspective. That's really interesting because look at, it's like a combination, binoculars and telescope and maybe a microscope too. Look at that. And I don't know, ray gun. Like, what is this thing? It's so steampunk. I love it. But oh, and periscope. Did I mention periscope? There's another use for it. This is about a release, a change, okay? A release of an old perspective. I'm guessing to bring in a new one, but that's just my wild ass guess, because all this card's talking about is releasing your perspective. Another way of putting it is destroying your towers. Not quite that radical, but you have a perspective that needs to be released, that you need to let go of. You have an outlook, a mindset. That's it. A mindset that that needs to be released. So I don't know what that is. I don't, but that's your question to answer, because, you know, welcome to divination. Or at least the way it works for me. There's as many questions as there are answers.
Right.
And
for every answer, you get 5 more questions.
Pretty much, yeah. Okay, so go ahead, Jonathan, because I only pulled
Well, no, I
one
mean,
card.
what you said pairs perfectly with what I got here. So I got the Ace of Cups with the 10 of Wands, right? So this is what the best use of your time is change your perspective and start getting rid of those burdens that don't serve you and start finding those things that fills your cup, right? Because right now I think you're taking on too much because, you know, maybe you feel like, oh, I'm like the ugly monster. I got to carry everything so people will like me. But it's like, but does that really fill the cup? Or, I mean, there's only one trickle of normally the Ace of Cups has 5 trickles. This has 1. So it's like you keep pouring from an empty cup. And it's like as soon as you get something in, you pour it right back out, and it's time to drop some of that burden that you don't need to carry anymore. And focus on those things that really bring the pumpkin to the cup.
Bring the joy to your heart. Go out and play. This is for everybody. Nobody plays enough. I mean, nobody plays enough. None of us play enough, me included.
When's the last time you made a jack-o'-lantern?
See, Jonathan plays. Jonathan knows how to play. I gotta take some pages from your book. Hi, Rishi. Welcome. Nice to see you. And Amanda Carroll. Nice to see you too. Yeah, we're all getting really buzzy.
Yeah.
I know. I'm seriously feeling it, like up and down my spine. I'm just like really jittery. So yeah, baby angel, you don't play enough. That's right. And you don't have enough
some of those burdens you don't need to be carrying. They're not yours.
Yeah. And set some boundaries and go out. Oh, there's Gerald. Hi, Gerald.
Hi, Gerald.
And so go out and play and find what brings you joy and put that into your heart so that you have enough for yourself. You know, that's all there is to it. Okay. I hope that helps. Oh, Wanda.
Thank you for letting us read you, baby angel.
And Okay. Who's our next victim?
Victim.
Oh,
Forgot
Diane.
to
Awesome.
share.
Did I forget to share? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
There we go. No?
Diane G, congrats.
There we go. There we go. Diane G. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, I know. Put it on the screen, Linda. I know. I just got it,
She
I
just
get
got too
excited.
excited about clicking that spin again.
I know. So much fun. I can't tell you how much fun that is. Okay. So, oh, you're going first this time. Okay. Right?
Yeah.
Did I lose track already?
Diane G, this is what you need to release. Oh, interesting. Okay. So I get the ace. Oh, can we embiggen me or something? Hello, Linda. Can you get the winner thing off?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm somewhere. There we go.
So
change the screen, Linda. Yeah, it's okay. You don't have to tell me, Gerald.
I have Ace of Swords here with the Four of Wands, right? Both of these have those wreaths of victory. They're both talking about, victory, basically. I mean, one is like the sword is the victory in battle, but the Four of Wands is victory in romance in a way, right? So a lot of times it's weddings. So what you need to release is this need for victory, right? This need to be the one who's victorious and celebrating your victories all the time. It's okay to celebrate other people's victories too, okay? And remember that Ace of Swords is also known as the Ace of Truth, right? So sometimes it's okay to let go of the truth if it helps keep the peace. You don't always need to speak the truth. When it's a sword like that, it can stab both ways, okay? So release this need to be victorious and to be right is what I'm getting from here. I hope that was helpful, Diane.
And I have a really interesting card for you, Diane. The best use of your time in the days ahead is magic. Look at that.
I love that.
Sink into the magic. Look for the magic. Bring the magic in. Just dive into it head first. I freaking love this for you, Diane.
Too.
I think it's absolutely wonderful and magical and all those other things. Awesome.
You know what it is? It finished the message for me. It's like, stop looking for that external victory, and with magic, you received an internal victory, right?
Yes.
So start looking for those internal victories instead of the victories that everyone else is there to celebrate, right? So it's less about the external, more about internal, which is...
She says it looks like a portal, and yeah, because it is a portal. It is absolutely a portal for you. A way, an entrance, an invitation, all kinds of things. I love it. Okay, all right. So,
oof.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're definitely buzzing today, aren't we?
I'm having so much trouble. It's. Do you know what it's feeling like for me? Is like I pick up those cards and I'm there. I'm like not here. I'm sort of aware, but like it's so cool. It's so cool. I don't even know. Yeah.
No, I get it. I feel like my antlers are being like little antennas for me, and like,
yeah.
Whoa, okay. How much of this needs to come out?
Multi-channel. Okay, so let's go and draw again. Okay, so the prompt is #moon.
Yes.
And Kieran.
Congratulations, Kieran. Just let us know you're still here. I can get out the bell since Gerald wants to hear it.
Oh, yeah.
Hold it
Yeah.
back a little further.
Kieran's here. Yeah, Kieran's here, but that's okay. We're going to ring the bell anyway. Aaron O'Nugent. Hi. Aaron,
Cheryl,
the
this bell ring is for you.
Aaron, it's wonderful to see you. And the prompt is #moon. Or not a prompt, but you know what I mean.
Right. Entry.
The entry. Thank you.
The giveaway entry. There we go.
The giveaway entry special super duper code word is #moon. if you want a reading on the 2 prompts. Kieran, am I first this time?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
It's okay.
I'm blithering on, and I've lost track of what's going on completely. I've totally lost control of this.
That's why we have the wonderful Diane G to keep us on track.
Oh, you're not kidding. She's wonderful. And every time I'm thankful for my warm feet, thanks to Diane. Okay. How interesting. How interesting that this is. Yes, Aaron, it is lovely, isn't it? That little bell, she says it's dainty and loud.
Dainty but loud.
It is very dainty, isn't it? It's a perfect word for it. Okay, and delicate and all those. Okay. For you, Kieran, I have water, which is really interesting because this is a Pisces full moon, if you're looking at it sidereally. And so that tells me that there's a lot of emotion to be released, that there's emotion that needs to be felt and passed through. So if you're sorrowing, usually the ones we need to release aren't the happy ones, right? It's anger, it's sorrow, it's disappointment, it's all those things. And the way to release emotion is to allow yourself to really feel it. It doesn't have to be for long, 15 minutes at a time. I mean, half an hour a day, something like that. You set an alarm if you want, and allow yourself to really feel that emotion and pass it through you and let it out. So you have emotion to release in order to prepare for the coming winter. And the growth, okay, because the growth is underground in the winter, right? The growth is still happening. It's not, none of the plants are dead. None of the animals are dead. They're sleeping and they're growing during that sleep and their dreams. What does a tree dream of? I don't know. That would be cool to find out, though. So, yes, emotions to be released. That's what I have for you, Kieran. Hold on for a second. Let me pull one more card. I'm going to pull from the.
Oh, hi, Maul. My blind kitten is coming to join us, apparently.
Oh, good.
Hi, Maul. I know there's too many decks up here for you, and you don't know where to go. Over here, babe.
And so, again, this is from the Oracle of Mystical Moments. My home is my castle. She's carrying it on her back and carrying it in front of her. She's surrounded by it. So, I'm guessing emotions around your home and what your home means to you and maybe leaving it. Because that's a heck of a burden to carry your home with you. I mean, on the one hand, it's with you all the time. On the other hand, it's with you all the time, right?
Right.
So there's something for you to think about, Kieran. There's a question for you to answer. Interesting card, though. Really interesting card.
Well, the first one I pulled for what is the best use of your time during the days ahead, I actually pulled the Wheel of Fortune. But if you see here, the guy's dressed up like Morpheus from The Matrix, and he's throwing out blue and red candies.
Pills. The red and blue pills.
Right. Red and blue pills, right? But so the best use of your time during the days ahead here is really paying attention to what is real and what is just imaginary, or what is an illusion, so to speak. And then being the Wheel of Fortune also, what did your victories teach you? What did your losses teach you, right? So both sides of the same coin. And then once you are able to really integrate those two sides, this next card I pull out here is the Queen of Wands, right? So once you're able to differentiate between the illusions and what's true, you're able to then harness your own passions to create. And you pulled water, right? And here's the Queen of Wands with a giant cauldron full of bubbling, who knows, potion, water, soup. I mean, so maybe this winter it'd be a good idea for you to start building soup that'll help build up your body, right? And the two together here, right? Like stop with the candy, start nourishing the body.
And release the emotions.
Release the emotions. You don't need to hold on to all those little hard candies that like poke you every time you lay down. And the Queen of Wands is creating. She's using her creativity, but also her passions to create the life of her dreams. So
awesome.
That's what I have. That was helpful.
Thanks, Kieran, for participating in the supermoon.
Craziness.
Supermoon lunacy. Yes, yes, yes. Next.
I see that Gerald left. Bye, Gerald.
Bye, Gerald. Yeah. Leah. Okay. There. Yeah. I'm getting the hang of this. You're welcome, Kieran. I really, really hope that that resonated with you on some level. That's, you know, that reached you in some way. Hi, Janet Lee G. And there was someone else that came in that I wanted to say hello to, but of course my mind is, Liz in awe. Hi, Liz. Welcome. Let's see. Oh, you're going first. No, who's first this time?
I'm number one this time.
Okay.
So Leah, what can you release to prepare for the darker months ahead? The first card I pulled here is the Magician, right? Followed by the Three of Wands. So I'm seeing this image here of someone who finds their way somewhere, creates the life that they want, and then starts itching for something further away, and then moves on, creates the life they want, and then starts itching for something further away. So I think right now the release is stop itching for that thing and create what you want right here and now. Okay. The only way that you can create what you want here and now is to stop thinking that by going further afield, going somewhere else, everything will be better. Wherever you go, there you are.
Here's the thing. The grass is always greener where you water it.
Exactly. Exactly. Uh-huh.
I know. I saw that and I went, oh my God. I wish somebody had told me that when I was 18. Sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. Go ahead.
No, that's perfect segue.
Well, maybe not. The best use of your time during the days ahead is transfiguration.
That still fits, especially with the Magician.
Transfiguration. Yeah, with the Magician. Transfiguration. And I'm going to read you the definition as soon as I find it, okay? Because what's the difference between transfiguration and transformation? Figuration. Here we go. Oh, the meaning of transfiguration is a change that glorifies or exalts. So it's not just a change, but a change that, like transformations, a change from one thing into another. It seems like this is a marked, here's another one, a marked change in form or appearance, a metamorphosis, which is kind of transformation. But transfiguration, specifically biblically, the sudden emanation of radiance from the person of Jesus that occurred on a mountain. So it's also a feast day, the Feast of the Transfiguration. But me, I'm going with the change that glorifies or exalts. So it's not just a change in your appearance, but it glorifies you. It glorifies or exalts. I mean, that's on the menu for you, Leah, this winter.
I just have to pipe in here. You said
Yeah. Go ahead. Of course.
If you look at these two cards, the magician's shirt has like an owl face on the front of it. And then what's flying overhead here? We got the owl flying.
Oh, I got big chills.
Right?
I got huge chills.
So I think what this is telling you is, instead of constantly wanting the other thing, it's time to transform yourself and your vision so you can see from higher above. You can see the big picture instead of just where you are in the moment.
Yeah. Wisdom.
Wisdom, exactly.
That's what the transfiguration's about. Whoa, of course. So cool. I'm so excited for you, Leah. Whoa, that is amazing. Really exciting.
Yeah.
It
Tap into that inner owl.
Yeah. Yeah. That inner owl. I love that. And we all have one. Okay. Yeah. So let's go back to draw some more. I hope that helps, Leah. I hope that encourages you and supports you and gives you the boot that you need, the energy that you need to just go. Erin O'Nugent. Erin, my sweet
Erin, please let us know you're here.
I think she is. Yes, she is. I know she is. Yep. Yeah. Okay. So unless she like disappeared in the meantime, but anyway.
No, I see she's just saying hi to someone.
I'm number one this time, right? I keep forgetting.
Yes. Yeah, she's here.
Yeah. Well, I got big chills for you right now, Erin. The card I got for you is initiation.
Ooh.
So you're going into some kind of initiation. This is weird because it's talking about what's coming and also what needs to be let go. So look how this individual, a woman, is walking into the gate, the portal of initiation. She looks naked to me. She hasn't got anything. She hasn't got a hat. She's not carrying anything. No bags, no bows and arrows, no nothing. I can't tell, but she may not even have shoes on.
Right.
And she's walking towards the light. She's walking towards initiation. So it's pretty clear to me anyway that this is about releasing everything in service of your higher self, releasing everything in service of your service, in service of your being an initiate, of wisdom, of source, of love.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That's powerful. I got chills.
What I got goes perfectly with that. So the best use of your time during the days ahead. First one I pulled was Four of Pentacles. Start releasing the physicality, the mundane, the like clinging onto that shirt because an ex-boyfriend of 20 years ago gave it to you, right? Time to let go of all that stuff.
I feel so called out.
So that the next card here is Judgment, right? It's time for a rebirth. There's that figure in the light again, right? So it's time to shed all that physicality, everything that's holding you back, and it's time to be reborn into who you truly are meant to be, right? Initiation all the way. It's time to shed your old life, shed those ties that no longer help,
No longer serve you.
Reborn. It's time to be reborn.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's
wow.
Pretty. I still got the chills, girl.
I know. I'm in a tropical location where I'm hot and I got goosebumps right now. So.
Yeah, I got goosebumps. I got goosebumps all up and down my arms and my back.
Oh. And look what's on the bottom of the deck. We got Death, another rebirth card, right? It's time to let go of the old you. Let her go.
Yeah. It's a transformation, but not, because you're not changing into anything. You're letting go of what no longer serves you in your new role. Mm-hmm. As you step through the portal of initiation. Oh my God.
Wow.
Erin,
did you see what she just said?
So fabulous. That is
Apparently I called her out.
Yeah. Called me out too about the 20-year-old shirt.
That was me talking, by the way.
Messages are for all of us, okay? That's my excuse. They apply to everyone, more or less. Kind of.
A lot of times when I'm giving readings, it's not always me talking.
Yeah, no, me neither. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
And people who know me can actually hear the shift in my voice. So.
Okay, who's next? Linda Kennedy. Well,
congratulations, Linda Kennedy. Please just let us know you're here. And I think I'm first this time, yeah.
Linda, are you here? Are we going to have to bring that bell out?
I can grab it.
I got chills. Linda Kennedy, hello. Oh, yep, Linda she's Kennedy. Here. Never mind. You don't need the bell.
It already rang on its own, so.
Yeah, don't take it personally.
Okay. Good thing I pulled the cards ready. Okay. What Linda Kennedy needs to release to prepare for the darker months ahead. So I'm getting the Ace of Wands with the Four of Swords here, right? Autumn and winter is a good time to stop trying to start new things and just let your brain rest, okay? It's time to release all these urges to pick up the next thing and rest, okay? You don't need to be active year-round. Activity is for spring and summer. Autumn and winter are times to go inwards, to meditate, and to really release the thoughts that no longer serve us or no longer bring us peace. So release those thoughts that don't let you rest. Release those urges to pick up the pen, the paintbrush, whatever it is that's like calling you right now, because it's time to rest. Sure, get the pen out, write your ideas so that you can implement them like spring and summer when that comes around. Be as creative as you want. And write down the ideas, sure. But right now, it's time to rest. So.
How interesting. That fits right in with the alchemist. Now, what does an alchemist do? An alchemist puts different stuff together to see what happens. The alchemist is the definition, the original definition of FAFO. And so to me, the best use of your time while you're resting, of course, is to start putting things together in your head. Start thinking about what goes, writing about it, maybe what you want to try, what might work, what might not work. Putting stuff together in your own being, in your own head for what's happening, what you want to happen, what you want to create. So this is the first, for the alchemist, the first step in creation is thinking about it and, you know, questioning what would happen if, what goes on when, what do you do when, what, you know, all of those questions. So why are they talking to me about questions? Question. Okay, so this, I don't know who's telling me this. Archangel Sariel is telling me, question everything so that you can put together for yourself what you need. Question everything, and then put your own stuff together. Wow, cool.
Makes perfect sense.
Wow.
Yeah. Whoosh.
Yeah. I think I'm going to need some Doritos and Twizzlers after this.
I think I might have some dried dragon fruit after this.
I don't even know what that is.
You don't know what dragon fruit is?
Oh, dragon fruit. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's
dried dragon fruit.
I didn't know you could dry dragon fruit. Okay.
There are these like little discs of yummy, chewy purple.
Yeah. Yeah. My birds love dragon fruit. I can't afford it very often, but when it's in season in the stores, I get them a dragon fruit and they just gobble it down. They just love it.
Oh, yeah. Same here. Me and my boy, as soon as the dragon fruits are available, we're like buying them up.
Okay.
You're so welcome, Linda Kennedy.
I hope that was helpful to you.
Yeah.
And there we go. And here we go again. We're at 1 hour. How are you doing, Jonathan?
I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah? Okay.
Stephanie.
Hi, Stephanie. Congratulations. And what's behind door number 2?
I'm going second this time, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
And she's here.
Yes.
And Amanda Carroll just had a delicious kiwi. I feel like I should go grab a slice of the dried dragon.
Well, sure. You just do that.
Yeah.
So he does. Okay, I'm going to have a sip. Sip, everyone.
I'm still in earshot.
And here we have, oh, look. Divine order. So I'm not suggesting that you release divine order. I'm suggesting that you release what isn't part of divine order. Whatever is in your life that isn't part of what you consider to be divine order. Oh, I feel so called out. What isn't part of divine order, release it from your life. Let it go. Gift it. I mean, if it's material things, gift it. Pass it on to whoever can use it. Donate it. Whatever. But get rid of whatever is not serving divine order in your life. And I'm getting chills on this. So
I feel a little called out too with that one.
Yeah. No. Oh man, these are tough. Like these are, Oh, that's what it looks like. Because you see the dragon fruits that I see here in Vancouver, they've got white inside and black seeds, and they're pink outside.
No, these are usually like purple on the outside and purple on the inside. When you cut them open, like all this purple juice comes out. There's purple dragon fruit and white dragon fruit. So
Oh, okay. I haven't seen any purple dragon fruit before. I've only ever seen white dragon fruit available here, probably because it travels better. But yeah, that's the message for you, Stephanie, is to release everything that doesn't serve divine order in your life. However you define divine order, okay?
yeah. So assess use of your time during the days ahead. Interesting enough, I pull the Empress with the Queen of Pentacles. All right.
Wow. Okay.
Stephanie, you don't think you're pregnant, do you? I just got that ding. Both of these are usually pregnant figures. But anyway, moving on from that.
She says she thinks it's old patterns and ways of thinking that aren't serving her.
Well, in that case, it's time for you to start nurturing yourself. That's what these cards are for. You got to nurture your body, nurture your soul, nurture your emotions, nurture your brain, right? You need to be pregnant with your inner child is what this is calling you out for. Okay. You need to start nurturing the inner child. Give that inner child everything that she missed when she was a child herself, or you, right? Give yourself permission to eat the cake by the fireplace, right? And it's okay to share that kind of stuff. Like bake a cake, invite a bunch of friends over, and like nourish everyone, including yourself, because sometimes nourishing others nourishes our hearts and ourselves.
Yes. Yes.
Right. So I'm hearing time to nourish. Time to like have dinner parties, time to have a dinner party for yourself even, right? It's time to start nourishing your body, your life, and the physical world around you. So, pregnant with joy, yes. I love that.
I love that. Thanks, Kim. Ellen, I'm in Canada. I'm not actually in Vancouver itself. I'm in a suburb, but yeah, Vancouver. I say Vancouver because everybody knows Vancouver. So,
right.
I hope that helps, Stephanie. I hope that gives you some insight and clarity and, all that good stuff. And thank you for playing Hunter Supermoon giveaway with us today.
She says her brother's birthday is coming up and she usually bakes the cakes. So,
well, good. Good way of nurturing yourself and others.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sorry. Kim B. Woohoo.
Congratulations. And
hey, Kim, I think she's here.
She just said with joy. So
yeah, I'm pretty sure she's here.
Yeah.
So you're welcome, Stephanie.
And Stephanie says that was her on the card, right?
Who's first this time?
I think it's me.
Okay.
So, Kim B, what can you release to prepare for the darker months ahead? Well, first thing I pull out here is 10 of Swords. It's time to stop thinking those thoughts that are no longer serving you. I keep saying that for people. It's the message that keeps coming through for a lot of people. We're all in our heads a little too much, okay? So it's time to pull those daggers out because you're the one that put them there in the first place, right? Those are your own thoughts. Time to flip it over, let them all fall down, fall out, right? And the next card is Knight of Cups, right? Part of the reason I feel like you're getting all these swords in the back is because you're out there with your heart on your sleeve, right? Funny that dinged right then and there. Oh, it's my aunt. She just got her birthday present, funny enough. So yeah, so the thing to release is those thoughts that are not serving you, or those thoughts that you get because you were out there with your heart on your sleeve and it wasn't received like you were expecting it to be received. So you start playing that scene over and over, thinking about ways it could have played out different, and let go of that. Time to release that. And it's okay to have your heart on your sleeve, but let's reel back in just a little here, okay?
I got a really interesting card for you, Kim. And I'm getting the chills on this. Oh, I'm getting big chills. Ancestors. Yeah, are you falling off your chair, Kim? Because I just about, well, I can't because one will fall too. But, and also it's a couch. So yeah, it's pretty hard to fall off of this. Ancestors. Look at that. Look at that.
That's a gorgeous card.
Isn't it beautiful? So the best use of your time. Connect with your ancestors.
Mm-hmm.
Meditate on them. Connect with them spiritually. Honor them. Give them gratitude, because if it weren't for them, you wouldn't exist. Well, if our ancestors hadn't survived, none of us would be here, right? Be grateful. Show them gratitude. Tell them. I mean, I'm not suggesting you set up a shrine in your house or anything like that. This is about a spiritual awareness and connection with your ancestors. Not necessarily individually, but definitely as a whole. And if you knew your great grandmother or your any of, like, I'm thinking more of like beyond the grandparent level, but grandparents, okay, because they're ancestors too. Honor them. Speak your gratitude to them out loud, the way we do with guides and angels, I do it with guides and angels. I'm looking for something, and I say, and I find it, or I'll ask them for help to find it, and I speak it out loud, and I say, "Oh, I found it. Thank you, guides and angels." Thank your ancestors. Make it a conscious practice. Make it a conscious sort of like everyday thing that you express gratitude and honor to them. And I don't know why this is important for you to do. Like, they're not telling me that. They're just saying it's time for you to honor your ancestors. It's time for you to connect with them somehow, some way. That's what I got for you, Kim. And it came with a bunch of big chills.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's
ancestor work.
Yeah, it's time to do some ancestor work. However that looks to you, connection is the important word. Connection and gratitude.
She says that she feels them around and that she does have a shrine already.
Oh, good. You do? Well, that's even better. That's even better. Yeah. So, put some pretty flowers there, and yeah, that's awesome, because this is the time. What?
I was hearing that's why you wear the heart on your sleeve, to connect with your ancestors, not to connect with the living. That's what they want you to do. Connect heart to heart with your ancestors. Right? So
she says, look at this. This is so beautiful. I want to cry. Look at this.
I have flowers there. My grandmother, father, aunt, uncle. The pictures are, yes.
Don't forget. Oh, you're lovely. Oh my goodness, you're lovely. Wait.
Sometimes she leaves food.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
Ah,
Gorgeous.
yeah. Let me just release that for a minute, because that was a lot. That was really powerful for me and filled me right up. And don't forget your ancestors from before those generations, okay? Like the old ancestors.
The ones that we have we'll never know
Yeah,
who they
we'll
were.
know who they are. The ones from 500 years ago. Don't forget them, because they're here in the background, wanting to say stuff and wanting to be heard. And now is not the time and place, you guys. So there you go.
Apparently it is. Oh, hi, Karen. Care
Hi,
Bear Barbie Cards.
Hi, Care Bear. Nice to see you, and welcome to the Hunter's Supermoon giveaway.
We're doing some moon readings.
Oh, we are doing some amazing readings. Thank you so much, Jonathan. These are...
Well, we can also thank the moon, the super moon.
Yeah.
Blasting both of us open right now.
Yeah, no kidding. And also all of those... Oh, Catherine, fellow Canadian. Hello, Catherine. Are you still here?
Aloha, Catherine. Just let us know you're here.
I thought I saw her a while ago.
Catherine Pfeiffer-Crokin. Calling Catherine Pfeiffer-Crokin.
I think she's in Prince Edward Island, which is way over on the East Coast. You're so welcome, Kim. I hope that was helpful to you. It was certainly really a blast for me, the moon lottery. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, Aaron.
Oh, Rossi, I didn't see you here. Hi, Rossi.
She probably missed you.
I probably missed her when I had my eyes closed.
Mm-hmm. That happens.
Yeah, mussels, PEI, and potatoes. That's the Canadian stereotype of PEI. I guess she's gone.
Catherine lately.
I haven't seen her for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Catherine Pfeiffer-Crokin.
Well, let's just put her on the list. We can come back if she is here.
All right, I will.
No wonder I didn't feel like pulling cards.
Yeah, no wonder I just, yeah. Okay, let me just star that so I will remember that if she shows up. So we're gonna go back to draw again.
Draw. Okay. Spin the wheel one more time.
Rox, you are in there. I know she was worried that she wasn't, but I
Catherine is here.
Oh, is she? Oh, okay. Okay, so we'll do Nicole and then
after. Yeah. So Nicole, let us know you're here so we know that we can do you after Catherine's.
Yeah.
Okay. I think you start first.
Oh, good. I'm glad you're still here. And is Nicole here? So Nicole
is here too.
Here. Yep. Okay, fine. So we'll do Catherine and then Nicole. Okay. Well, I can't bring Catherine back up on the.
You could click on there.
Yeah. The solution presented itself. Okay. Oh, geez. Now I've lost track of who's first.
You are.
Am I?
Yeah.
Well, that's a shame because I'm totally not ready.
Oh, it's okay. We were juggling who we were doing, so.
This is such a nice space to be in, this reading space today. It's not full of static. It's very clear and warm. It's like a tropical ocean, or what I think a tropical ocean feels like. I'm having a great time. I'm still going to need a bag of Doritos.
Feel a little pick me up from the
drink. You know what? I'm sorry. I can't read this. Where's my close-ups? My uppy closies. Vibration.
Ooh,
Lucky I got that right. Vibration. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous?
that's amazing.
Isn't that great? Now, how did we lose our... Oh, we lost the banner.
Oh, because you highlighted.
Yeah,
whoever
because I
you-
highlighted somebody's message. Yeah. I forgot that that was going to happen.
It's okay.
Oh, well. Okay. Vibration. So what you need to do is to release everything that does not... We're all having... This is like universal today,
Mhm.
that releasing things that don't raise our vibration,
Right.
that don't serve our highest, the divine order, that don't serve our initiation, that don't serve all of those things. And for each of us, it's different what it doesn't serve. And in your case, it's vibration. So you're being called on to release what doesn't raise your vibration.
Mm-hmm.
To release what lowers your vibration is probably a more accurate way to put it. But your vibration is what's being brought to center here. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that cool? I just love that card. I love this whole deck, by the way.
I just have to hold up my first card. Look, hold up that card again, and look at that.
Oh, cool. Ah, ah, ah.
Right?
I just love it
So,
when it happens.
are you done?
Yeah, oh yeah. I mean, it's just release. We've been talking about release for an hour now. So
I
yeah.
know, right?
Yeah.
So, what's the
It's
best
release.
use of your time during the days ahead? Here we have the Eight of Wands, right? It's all about quick, rapid motion, movement. This is telling you it's time to follow those surges of creative passion. And they might lead you every which way, but it's okay because that's helping to raise your vibration, as Linda was talking about, right? And by raising your vibration, you end up nourishing yourself. Here we got the Queen of Wands again, right? And there's that same golden glow. It's like, you can't make this stuff up. Look at all the golden glows going on here, right? And by latching on to those things that really like raise your vibration, give you passion, give you like that creative spark, then you're going to be nourishing yourself, body, mind, and spirit. Yeah, I mean, once that vibration goes up, the body, I keep going back to the body here. It's like nourish the body during this time while you're feeling that flightiness, right? So it's like, yes, attach yourself to all those passions, but at the same time,
Yeah.
pause for a moment every once in a while to feed yourself while you're giving into those passions.
Rocks, I hope that helps, Catherine. And you're like the rest of us, the things that we have to release and what they serve. Okay. Rox poses an interesting question. She says, would you say smoking the happy stuff don't mess with your connection or meditation? Curious what you think.
I've heard it from different people, different ways. Some people like need
Yeah.
it in order to calm down enough to get that connection and calm the brain down enough to meditate. And others say it just gets them so flighty that it just makes them unable to do anything. So
yeah,
I think it's individually, right?
I never smoke. I never smoke the happy stuff.
No.
Never. Well, okay. So the last time I did was, so once at university, and then, which is like 60 something years ago. No, not that long ago. And then once about, I don't know, 10 or 11 years ago or something, I smoked with my girlfriend at her house, and I was literally paralyzed. I could not move from the waist down. I had to drag myself up, and I was dizzy. It was awful. It was a horrible experience. I hated every minute of it. I never want to do it again. I'm not allergic, but
some people
no.
just don't it just doesn't connect with them well.
Yeah.
Biggie.
It just,
There's no problem with that. I mean,
it just, if I ever want to, if I ever want to be completely bedridden, that's what I'll do. But no, this was not a fun time at all. And I hardly ever drink, and I certainly don't drink within 24 hours that I expect to be reading, because sometimes the other old geezers on my floor, there's two others. It's not like it's an old folks home. Not yet, anyway. There's two other older people on my senior citizens on my floor, and we get together sometimes, and we'll order Popeye's chicken or pizza or something and have fun. Anyway, I sometimes there's beer, but I don't. If I'm going to be reading the next day, I don't have any, because I know that messes me up.
In my 20s, I could outdrink everybody, and it was kind of scary. And at this point, I had my drinking days. I'm over it. Like the fact that I scared the Irish when I went to Ireland. I outdrank a whole frat house.
Oh God. Oh God.
I'm just like, okay, I've been there, done that. I don't really need it. It's not. It's like,
yeah. I enjoy those evenings where where we have a beer together with our pizza and stuff, and we have fun, we play cards, whatever, it's fun. Like I enjoy it. But I know that I can't read, I can't read while I'm even just one beer. I can't read. Or let me put it this way. I wouldn't trust what I read. If I did, I wouldn't trust it. So yeah, and then we can talk about tequila later.
Okay, who are we reading for again? Nicole, right?
Nicole, yeah, we're reading for Nicole.
And I am doing the first one.
You're doing the first one? Good.
Oh, interesting. So, Nicole, what can you release to prepare for the darker months ahead? First thing I pull here is the 5 of Wands, right? And I'm seeing this more of an internal conflict rather than outside conflict, just because of that face made of birds. See that?
Ooh.
Right. So I'm feeling like this is an inner conflict of all your different desires vying to be the one on top, right? The one that like takes over, and the one that you like actually feed the fire of. But at the same time, I feel like it could be a little bit external, because the next card I pulled is the Hermit, right? So you're dealing with the internal conflict. You're dealing with the internal conflict, but I feel like also it keeps you isolated, because you don't want to deal with outside conflict on top of the internal conflict, right? So I think it's time to release the internal conflict, release that needing to be like in solitude, and it's time to start reconnecting with others in a way that's not confrontational. Okay. I'm getting this message that you need to stop blocking the guides. The guides are trying to help, but you keep blocking them. I don't know where that came from, but
she says it's a custody battle and self-isolation. Well, okay. So here I pulled 2 cards for you. And all the rest of you that I only pulled 1 card for, don't feel bad. I'm doing it because I'm called to do it. And if I'm not called for a second card, I don't do it. All right. So don't take it personally, please. The first card is open doors. Look at that. Look at that magnificent gateway, and look at what lies beyond. Is that not the coolest thing? Look at the wonderful, wonderful vista that's out before you to step through that door. the best use of your time. Stepping through that door, getting ready, because you're not through it yet, getting ready to step through that door. So releasing so you can step through that door, followed by, look at this.
To the moon and back. I love that.
Because that's where you're going to go through the door, and look at her. Look at her sitting there with that little cute little bird on her shoulder in the clouds, riding the moon, and just sort of going, oh, yes, here I am. When will tea be served? Oh, and she's got another little birdie on her finger. Messengers from spirit. Okay, that's what those are. There she is with 2 messengers from spirit, sitting in the cradle of the moon, wearing wings for legs. I mean, such a cool future.
She just said trying to reach guides through scrying, and you're talking about the 2 birds that jumped out at me. Here's the hermit staring at the glowing ball, trying to connect to the guides, and there's the 2 birds. Right?
Yeah. This deck is the Oracle of Mystical Moments. It's by Katrine Wells Stein. It is there's a tarot deck, a sister tarot deck to go, the Tarot of the Mystical Moments, and I have them both, but today I was using the Oracle. It's a collage deck. She's a fabulous artist. Anyway, look at that. I'm just
gorgeous. That's
freaking blown away by that. Yeah, me too. I love birds. Oh, somebody asked about Wanda earlier and wondered where she was. She was here at the beginning, but now she's sitting on my knee eating almonds that I'm feeding her so that she won't bite me. Because, let's reward bad behavior. Oh, no, she didn't want that one. Okay. Whoa. Open doors to the moon and back. Whoa. Okay.
Oh, I just heard another little message for you, Nicole. The way you're trying to connect with them, you're doing it in a way where it's like the 2 of you are separate, when in reality, they're not far away. They're right there with you.
They're in your head, okay? You're going to hear them in your head.
With you.
Yeah.
It's trying with letterboard, okay.
See, I don't know anything about scrying. Whatever works. Pendulum. I find, maybe just a direct connection, because I find that, okay, and I guess that's what you're used to and what you can work with. I used to use tarot to try to get messages from my guides, but I really was not very successful because my ego got in the way a lot. And so after I got in better practice with my skills, with my intuition, and got a better handle on how to tell the difference between what's my ego and what's an actual message. And that's where classes really help, to have a mentor, to have someone teach you and guide you along that way. That's really helpful to tell the difference between, what's the BS coming from your ego and what's actually a message. She says they keep telling me to meditate, but I doubt myself.
Point that out because I was about to say, but I was letting you finish your thought, that they're telling me that you can find guided meditations on YouTube in order to connect with them.
Yeah. There's tons of
very loudly right before you put that in. So
yeah, and I use guided meditations. I like guided meditations. There's different ones for different purposes. So I highly recommend that you try meditation. The trick is to still your mind enough that you're not thinking or not thinking much, or you're thinking in one corner of your mind. That's why doing things like knitting or washing the dishes or going for a walk or gardening are so good, because it keeps your mind busy doing something else while you're connecting. So it's a different way of meditating. Yeah. I hope that helps, Nicole. I wish you the best. You have an amazing, amazing, amazing journey in front of you.
Mhm.
It's
Definitely.
gonna blow your mind, baby. Where did that come from? 1972. No, 1968. Okay. So we're at an hour and a half. How are you feeling?
I'm okay. I'm good for a little
Yes?
bit longer.
Okay. All right.
I don't know if we're gonna get through all of them, but
What?
so I don't know if we're gonna get through all of them, but
No, we're not going to be able to get through all of you guys today. I'm sorry. And but that's just the way it is, because like we're just human, and there you are. Janet Lee says, I used to get stuff when doing my makeup when the house was silent. Yeah,
yeah.
totally. So,
Moi,
cocotte en
je sais.
papier, es-tu ici? Oh, I should be saying vous, because, tutoyer is like so Québécois. Cocotte en papier, are you here?
Hello. Do I need to get the bell out? Oh,
Cocotte.
Nicole says I needed to hear that. Yeah.
Oh, good. I'm glad. You're
Blessing to
welcome.
you, Nicole.
Okay, so we'll put Cocotte aside for now, and if she comes back, we'll read her.
Sounds good.
And so let's go back and hi, CJ. Welcome. You can get into the giveaway for a reading on the prompts that you see on the screen. The prompt is hashtag, or the entry is hashtag moon,
Mm-hmm.
if you want. Okay, so we're going to
in the moon lottery.
yeah, the moon lottery. I keep forgetting to say that. Okay.
Who is it? Who is it? It's so
Yeah,
exciting.
Rishi.
Rishi.
We still have 8 people, 8 entries in the
Oh, we're not going to
in
get
the
8.
lottery, the supermoon lottery.
Well, we
So
might
we're
get them if people are not here. Rishi, are you here?
Yeah, Rishi, are you
Please
here?
let us know that you're here, or else we will need to move on.
Yeah.
Yeah. For everyone who enters, just make sure you're here when your name is called. Otherwise, we might have to skip you.
Yeah.
Come on, no whammy whammy stop, says Roxy.
That's funny. You guys are hilarious. I love my chatters. They're so wacky. I love him.
Rishi, please let us know you are here.
Yeah, it's
3:33.
It's 3:33 here too.
It's 12:33 where I am.
Yeah, okay, well, Rishi's gone. I'm sorry.
Sorry, Rishi. Maybe next time.
Yeah. And wait, where am I going? Tab. There we go. We're going to draw again. Earth. Is Earth still here?
Earth, please let us know you're here. Might as well keep that up for now, just in case. Earth, calling Earth.
Moonlander calling Earth.
The cosmos calling Earth.
Earth, you have a call from the universe.
Earth
Oh,
is
there
here.
she is. Awesome. Oh, good. Yeah, I see
I'm
you.
first,
Earth.
right?
I don't know.
I think I'm first.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because I read last. I remember that. Okay.
Okay. So the first card I pull for you for what to release We have the Knight of Pentacles here. What is this creature he's writing? So release the slow and steady. He who hesitates is lost just popped into my head. I don't, that's an interesting little phrase there, but yeah, it's the Knight of Pentacles. So it's time to release that slow and steady. The next thing that came out was the Seven of Wands here. So I think part of the reason why you've been slow and steady is because you're feeling like you're on the defensive and you need to make sure that every move you make is like to your betterment, to making sure that you're keeping that wall up, that you're making sure that you're protecting yourself. And that's why you do everything slow. It's time to release that. It's time to release that feeling of being on guard all the time. Yeah, that's what I'm getting pretty strong here. Is like, it's okay. You can let go of that feeling of being on the defensive all the time. And you don't have to be slow. You can take these moments of quickness as they come instead of trying to slow them down in order to be at that same slow pace that you're trying to keep because of the protective thing, right? Sometimes you got to charge that horse. You can't let it walk all the time. So that's what I'm getting for you, Earth. So I hope that's helpful.
Earth. Look at this. Gifts.
Oh, mm-hmm.
Look at those gifts. You're surrounded. They're falling into you. And look at that crown chakra. Look at the flame from your crown chakra. I'm getting chills again. Okay, so the best use of your time is using your gifts, receiving your gifts, being aware of your gifts, swimming in your gifts. Look at that. How amazing of an image is that? I'm loving this deck the more I use it.
It's amazing.
They
look like butterfly wings outspread.
Yeah.
Time to spread those wings.
Time to jump in and use your gifts and find out what they are and develop them and explore with them and just go and figure it all out. That's what the cards are. That's what this card is telling you. You've got them, girl. So go get them.
Yeah.
You got them. Go get them. That doesn't.
You don't need to be slow and steady. You can spread those wings and fly now.
Yeah. You have it. You have it. You don't have to doubt yourself. There's no need for any of that. You have it. You have them. You are surrounded. They're constantly falling in on you. Go for it. Wow. I hope that helps. I hope that helps.
Powerful. I like that.
A really, really, really nice reading.
Oh, thank you, Karen. That's kind of you to say. She says, I'm just enjoying listening to the messages. I always get something out of it for myself.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. So.
And Earth gave us a heart. I love it.
We'll draw us again. Oh, heart's back.
Where's the circle?
Oh, did I forget to share? Oh, damn it.
I know. It's always the thing you always forget.
Well, yeah. Janet Lee. Yeah.
Oh, and Kim B says, and I am looking at a beautiful sunset now, Linda. Oh, that's gorgeous.
Oh, that's nice. Because let's see, it's only 3:30 here. The sun's going down, but it hasn't set yet. But it will soon, darn it. And it'll set an hour.
This year. Woohoo!
Yay. Okay. I'll try not to forget next time. You're first this time, right?
No, you are.
Am I? Again already? Oh, yeah, because I read the last one. Yeah, okay.
Right. So whoever finishes starts the next one.
Yeah, I know.
That deck has prehistoric vibes. Which one, Karen? Linda's?
Yeah. Well, it wouldn't.
The one you're using definitely has some deep prehistoric.
What we've forgotten.
Mm.
I just received it like a week or two ago, and it is a deep, deep deck. It is a powerful deck. I freaking love it. It's by Amy Miranda. There's a nice little guidebook that I haven't read yet.
Yeah.
Because
For me,
I
the best oracles are the ones I don't read the book for. The
I don't
ones
need
that I
to.
hardly ever reach for are the ones that like I need the book in order to use them.
Yeah, exactly. This book has such delicious art, or not the book, sorry, the cards. It's
Yeah.
such delicious art that I look at it and I get it, or I get something. Okay. And to me, that's what's important. I don't really care about I mean, I do care because, it's important, but it's not that important. If I get something from the card, then that's what's important. So, oh my goodness. Janet, what you can release to prepare for the darker months ahead. And the card I got was intention.
Ooh.
So that doesn't mean to release your intention. It means to release what's in the way of your intention. So are you not setting intention because you haven't thought of it, or because it's like too much work, or because you don't know what your intention is, or you can't choose what intention to set, right? That's always a problem. Do I want $1 million, or do I want 10 million? So the message is, get rid of whatever's in the way of setting your intention. Get rid of that, because your focus should be intention and letting go of what's in the way. Letting go of what's in the way of your intention. That landed in my head with a
thought and don't know. Oh, thanks for the flowers from the dead. Interesting. Okay, the best use of your time. First thing I pull here is the 9 of Wands. We have this person dressed like a Jedi, with glow sticks all around their candy bag, protecting their bag at all costs, right? So, best use of your time, protect your gifts right now, okay? Because the next one that comes out here is the 9 of Pentacles. So you got 9 of Wands and 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Fire, 9 of Earth. So there's definitely some cycles that you need to close off before the end of the year. It's time for certain things to end. And it's definitely time to slow down. I don't know let me see. Does this one have a snail? I always look for a snail in the 9 of Pentacles, and of course this one doesn't have one. But the snail is always representative of, slow and steady wins the race, right?
Yeah.
So it's time to just hunker down, protect what you already have, and time to grow the things, your gifts, the things you have to offer. And there's no rush, slow and steady. I mean, you got 6 months of work ahead of you, right? That's what the dark months are. So yeah, just protect the treasures you already have, and continue to grow your garden, grow your gifts, grow the offerings that you have. So.
Yeah. And make sure that you set an intention for that hibernation,
right?
For that growth. Set an intention.
These are your intentions right here that you're protecting.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Of course you can do that, Janet. Absolutely you can. Okay. Put the screen on.
Thank you, Janet Lee. I hope that was helpful.
Then go to the giveaway tool. Then draw again. Okay, I got it now. Order of operations. Amanda Carroll, are you here, girl? You were
Amanda
a minute
Carroll,
ago.
calling Amanda Carroll. I love that Rossi's singing a song to us.
Yeah. I love that song too. Good. I'm glad you love it, Janet Lee. Setting your intentions and protect them.
Mm-hmm. Amanda Carroll, are you available for a reading? She is.
There she is. Awesome. Okie
So
dokie.
I'm first. Yep.
Yep.
So what are you to release? Let's see. Amanda Carroll, what are you releasing here? Well, the first thing that came out here is the Ten of Pentacles. And it's come out paired with the Devil. It's time to release those old family bonds that just trigger all the negativity in your head. It's time to release those connections with certain family members that make you just want to go grab a bottle and get drunk. I was seeing this is like there's certain family members that
I
really
got
just
him.
need to be cut out right now, is what I'm getting, because they drive you to the darker side. Right. So, but yeah, and the guy's like, that's enough. She understands. I'm like, okay. Okay, if you say so. Yeah, there's definitely some sort of connection that's causing you strife, and it's time to just cut those connections out. It could also, with the Ten of Pentacles, it could also even be like a boss figure, like because bosses kind of have that father figure sometimes, right? So
Authority figures.
Family, a certain family could be work family, could be blood family, but there's certain family members that are driving you to the darker side, or just to give in to the darker side.
Okay, this is interesting. Divine order again. Divine order. So the best use of your time in the days ahead is to bring divine order into your life. Whatever that means to you, either by clearing out relationships that are harmful to you, not just that they don't serve you, okay, but they're actively harmful. Those are the first ones to and whatever else needs clearing out. Bring divine order. However you conceive that to be for yourself, bring that into your life over the coming darker months ahead.
Yep.
And that's another one that just landed in my head like a ton of bricks.
Right. Team Divine Order, says Stephanie.
Team Divine Order. Yeah, that's right. Okay. I hope that helps, Amanda Carroll. That was kind of brief, but kind of pointed.
Right. They were the guys were just like, this is all she needs right now.
Yeah. Yeah. And they have not been holding back today. There weren't any polite sort of, it was all pretty blunt.
Yeah.
Oh, well. Rossi. Congratulations on winning the moon lottery, Rossi. Are you still here, girl? I thought I saw her just a minute ago.
Yeah, she was here not too long ago. And Amanda says, good to ponder. Thank you.
Good. Yeah, because
Rossi's here.
Yeah, good. Okay, so Rossi, you're going first this time, right, Jonathan?
No, I just went first.
Did you? Oh, shit. Okay. I'm not ready.
That's why I have two decks at this point, because it's like one deck per prompt. I
just have, well, I have two, but okay.
I know, you're using both for both prompts. That's just fine. I could be doing the same thing, but.
So what do you need to release, Rossi?
Oh, Karen says it was Rossi's birthday yesterday. Happy birthday, Rossi.
Whoa, happy birthday, Rossi. Oh, I hope you have a wonderful trip around the sun. I hope it's the best one ever for you.
Magical solar return to you.
Okay.
Oh.
This is interesting.
I love that we both do that at the same time.
This is interesting. Look at this. This card is the card of unity. So this
Oh,
isn't what you have to release, okay? If you have unity, you don't have to release this. This because unity is a goal that we're kind of all working for internally and as community and as a world, as nations, as a world. So that's not something to let go of. But what's standing in the way of you feeling unity? However you define that, if it's within your family, if it's within your workplace, if it's within yourself, which I think really is the important place to start here. What's in the way of unity for you? Because that's what you need to let go of. Is it negative self-talk? Is it self-doubt? Is it guilt and regret and all of the shame? Are those things standing in the way of feeling like a whole, united individual? Because that's where it always starts, right? Is healthy people make healthy families, make healthy communities. And
exactly.
people who are divided, who are... so maybe some shadow work. Maybe some shadow work.
Which is very interesting because the first card I pull here is the Six of Swords, where death is showing them the door, right? Time to move on. And you have like the two little fairies in the boat going, huh? Right. So it's time to move on from those things that don't bring you unity anymore, right? And it's time to move towards that 10 of Cups moment where your cups are full, right?
Look at that.
Right? You need to move away from the things that are no longer filling your cup and only allow those things that fill your cup into your life right now.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what you need to do for the next 6 months.
Go out and play.
Go play.
Go out and play.
Move away from those things that, move on from the choppy waters and the smooth waters.
Yeah. Move on from what makes you feel bad. Move on from what trips you up. Move on from, move on from people who make you feel that way.
Oh, you need to put it in your 2 cents, huh?
You need to let go of those false beliefs that were instilled in you as a child by people who were doing their best, but who were themselves wounded. And
kind of wounded.
Yeah.
My little one-eyed kitten.
Aw, hi, baby. Tell me her name is Popeye.
His name is Maul. He used to be Godzilla. Apparently, this previous owner named him Godzilla. But he was one of my husband's patients, and he saved the cat's life. And after the previous owners found out that they might have a special needs cat, let's just put him down now. And so we're like, yeah, no, that's not going to happen. He's our cat now. So
yeah, and you sign these papers, and he's ours. Yeah.
You're going to release that cat to my, care, and it's my cat now.
Kitty.
Okay. I got my hair all over me now.
Oh, don't worry about it. At least you don't have the feathers. Hi,
Put the feathers back on.
Lindsay, put the feathers back on. Yeah, then the cat won't leave.
Let's do one more, and then I probably should be
yeah, because it's 4 o'clock my time, 2 o'clock yours.
Almost 1 o'clock my time. Yeah.
Almost 1 o'clock. Okay.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's interesting. 3 hours between here and Hawaii. Okay. All right. We're going to do one more.
Once you guys start daylight savings, it's going to be 2 hour difference.
Oh, you guys are so smart not to go for that stupid daylight savings.
We don't do daylight savings in Hawaii. So
there's a couple of provinces in Canada that don't either, and I wish all of us would get on board with that. It drives me nuts. Okay. Daylight savings.
Thanks, Catherine.
Thanks, Catherine. See you later. Okay, we're going to do, this is the last draw. Did I share the screen?
Yeah.
Yes, I did. Okay. For a second there, I lost myself. I am so buzzed.
I know, same here. I'm going to do some major grounding after this.
Yeah. 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 And I even have, I even have my Melinda Rogers. Are you here, girl?
Melinda, calling Melinda. Calling Melinda. Melinda is here.
Oh, good. Okay. So Melinda, okay. I don't
I go
remember
first.
who's first.
Yeah.
You go first. Thank you very much. See, I've even got my obsidian and it's not helping. Or not
Well,
helping enough.
I'm wearing one of the necklaces I'm wearing is very grounding.
Oh.
Got all kinds of like pyrite to help ground me and like smoky quartz to ground me, and I'm still.
And you're still like, yeah, me too. Man, this is great energy. This is great energy for reading. This is fabulous.
I'm probably going to be buzzed the rest of the day.
Yeah, I am.
Feel just like,
Okay, I forgot what you said.
So
You're first? Good.
I'm first, yeah. So Melinda, the thing to release. Oh, look, I get the Ace of Wands here again. So I'm feeling like this time of year is really not a good time of year to start any projects, is what I'm getting here, because this, like, we start with the Ace of Wands, we're ending with the Ace of Wands here. But then at the same time, when I'm looking at the two together, we got the Ace of Wands with the Eight of Cups, right? So fire and water. But if you look, the person running away has got like the bone wand in their hand, right? So I'm feeling like it's time to release this need to find passion when your emotions are not feeling fulfilled. It's almost like you constantly running away from those emotions because it's not like there's a missing cup, basically, right? That's what the Eight of Cups is all about, is you're missing that ninth cup and you want to go find it. But it's small. It's gonna knock my whole desk over here. Okay, come here, you. So he really wants to be a part of this reading here. He's saying, right, that just because your water is not fulfilling, it doesn't mean you need to reach for the fire all the time. Okay. So
that's really interesting. Rox says, sucks. All I wanted was the cards to tell me, 1, it was best not to do laundry anymore, and 2, rest.
Right.
I think it's hilarious. Yeah, I want the cards to tell me that, to tell me that kind of stuff too. Laundry is not so much of a pain. Okay. Melinda, how interesting that this fits in with the missing cup. Intention.
Oh.
The best use of your time in the days ahead is to examine and set or reset your intention. That this is something that intention is everything. I mean, I hear that all the time, and I know it's true. Set your intention and consciously make a decision to align your actions and your thoughts with your intention. That takes a hell of a lot of discipline. That takes hard work. It's not comfortable, and it takes discipline, but the result is magic, of course. So it's worth trying. It's worth doing. So the best use of your time.
Melinda, he really just wants to be a part of this reading, doesn't he?
Aw, baby. Of course she can. He can. Sorry, I keep wanting to say she, because all dogs are boys and all cats are girls, right?
My mom was the same way.
It's just foolishness on my part. I hope that helps. I hope that helps, Melinda. But yes, set your intentions. Examine the ones you already have and set or reset them. And try to make sure that you are in alignment with your intentions. There we are.
There we are. And I'm getting really strongly, like, don't use your fire to boil away the water that you need. I just heard that really strong. I'm like, oh, okay, that message needs to come out right now.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Fire to boil away those emotions and connections you need.
Yeah. 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 Whoa, this has been wonderful, Jonathan. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Linda.
And
I always love reading with you. It's fun.
it is fun. I really like reading with you too. It's fun, and there's always something interesting that comes up. What's so funny? What happened?
I'm looking at Karen. She says, "Stop! I was grabbing a pot to start boiling right now." Thank you, Melinda. Yeah.
Well, I'm glad that this was. I mean, I really hope that this was helpful to you guys. I really hope that it was as much fun for you as it is for us.
Right.
Because,
and if you didn't get picked, at least you got something from the readings that other people got, because a lot of them are universal, right?
Yeah.
Certain themes just kept popping up. Stop belittling yourself. Stop thinking that you don't have what it takes.
Yeah.
Like over and over again.
Yeah.
Stop
Release what you don't need.
thought. Right.
Release what you don't need. Release what isn't good for you. Release what isn't serving you. Release your own, ingrained things. And that's kind of a harvest thing too, isn't it? Like to release.
Mm-hmm.
To release, except usually
the first question is, what do we release?
That's so cool. Okay,
it's amazing how many of us hold on to the same things that we all need to release, like that overthinking, feeling like your cups aren't getting filled, feeling like your fire isn't hot enough, right? All these things.
Awesome.
My baby boy, I know you want to be part of the show, don't you?
That's fine. Leave him there. He's happy, and we're happy to have him. We're always happy when the animals join us. Mm-hmm. Love you all. I'm so sorry that we weren't able to get to all of you, but this has been a really long show, and it's going to be a 2 Dorito bag afternoon.
And it'd be interesting to know how many readings we actually did. I don't know how we.
I think it's like 10 or 15.
Don't mix the decks together, boyo.
I think it was like 10 or 15. I don't know. I'll,
somewhere between 10 and 15 in 2 hours is still a lot.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's a lot. Yeah. What's coming up for you, Jonathan? Before you go, I just want you to tell us where you're going to be going and what you're going to be doing.
Right now, I'm kind of in between things, really, because StreamYard is bumping their price up so much. I'm going to have to drop my membership with them. So I'm trying to figure out another way of another streaming service, because
what should they bump it up to? Because I haven't got my bill for the month yet.
So I was paying about like $20 a month.
Yeah.
The last time they took out money, it was like $50 for the month, and that's US. Yeah. And they basically bumped the price up by like 79%. It's ridiculous. Like, so I was barely able to keep the $20, or it was like 20, 25, something like that. And now they want $50 a month. I'm just like, I can't.
I was paying 25. Oh my God, I'll have to go check PayPal and see what the heck they took out of it, because last
one was $49.99.
What the actual?
Right. So now I'm looking into other platforms in order to try and still continue to stream, because the whole reason I was using StreamYard is because you can't really stream multiple cameras around the world together unless you have a streaming service. And now I'm trying to figure out, okay, well, what is a good, if anyone in the audience knows, what is a good like
streaming service that we can use
that's not StreamYard, right?
Because honestly, like, I pay for Zoom as well. Oh, Care Bear says
I saw that, but it's only for 6 months, and then it bumps back up to the full price again. So I just canceled completely.
Yeah.
Right. I'm looking into other streaming services to see if I can use them instead. Like, I know like OBS is supposed to be good, but it's got a steep learning curve. So,
Oh, I don't like those steep learning curves anymore. I used to find it really a challenge and really interesting and something to chew on, but not anymore. Amanda Carroll says, if you threaten to quit, they may negotiate. Yeah, but we're tiny channels. If you have 100,000 viewers, sure. You have 100,000 subs. yeah, maybe, but not for, 400.
Not if you're under 1,000. No.
Yeah.
If you're under 1,000, they don't even want to talk to you. So
Yeah. Yeah.
Streaming here, like, because yes, you're seeing us on YouTube, but the two of us are actually streaming through
StreamYard. Yeah.
Right.
And yeah, it is. If it's $50 a month, that means that it's going to be like 70 for me.
Right.
And I'm already paying for Zoom, so I can't afford. That'll be like $100.
That's the other thing is I want to see if Zoom can stream to YouTube, because I pay for the professional Zoom because that's how I do my readings, right?
Yeah, me too.
Through Zoom, so they can record it, put it unlisted on my channel, and then people can watch it anytime they want. So, Rox's talking about Wi-Fi. Yeah, no, Wi-Fi is another thing completely.
Yeah, Wi-Fi is another nightmare. But
there's so many layers.
Yeah, we're talking hardware and software. Wi-Fi is the hardware, sort of, and this is the software that makes it possible to. I chose not to use just YouTube because YouTube can't simulcast, and
you can't get two people together like this.
Yeah,
unless you're using an outside streaming service.
Yeah. So YouTube, if we only use YouTube, then it's only one person you see on the screen. It can't be done with more than one. And so to me, like, unless they change that, which I sincerely doubt they will, that's why I chose StreamYard, because, like,
same.
Honestly, I have way more fun reading, because I did the reading alone bit at the beginning, like in January, February. I did readings alone, and it's exhausting because it's really hard to read and manage. And I used Nightbot to
manage, and being the only one talking, you can't ever be the quiet one.
Yeah.
Right.
You can never shut up, and you're always streaming into your head, and it's
trying to keep track of the chat and star people and do the giveaway and everything together.
Not for me. Sorry, it's no fun. It's no fun. Well, and also you're missing the interaction and the back and forth and the banter, and and it's just no fun. And also, these collaborations are a really good way, I think. Okay, this is just me, but I think it's a really good way to build connections within the community, to build connections of friendship and collaboration and support and everything else amongst us readers. Okay. Aaron. So many hoops. They're not like all that difficult. Okay. But doubling the price, that's more than I can choke down, because if you want to support the channel, please, my PayPal information is in the
thanks. My PayPal's in my link tree. So
yeah. And so is Jonathan. So connect to Jonathan's link tree, connect to my PayPal, and you can help us support our channels.
Yeah.
Well, because PayPal is what I use to pay for StreamYard and Zoom. Whatever money's in PayPal stays there to pay.
Right.
So it all comes out of it goes in and comes out of the same pocket. So please, donations are welcome. Don't forget to donate to Jonathan and me, and we really appreciate it, because this is becoming on my pension. This is not sustainable if I can't find a cheaper way of doing this.
That's why I'm kind of hesitant to schedule anything, because I'm gonna have to use the free StreamYard, which I don't think you can use the giveaway with the free StreamYard.
Can't use the giveaway. You can't use the and you can't simulcast with the free StreamYard either. Right. So that's sort of like, I may as well go back to YouTube, and not, it's not any better than YouTube. Well, it kind of is, but not really.
So one thing I was thinking is I could do since I have the Zoom thing, I could do an interview one-on-one, but then I don't get the audience participation, which I always love with interviews, where people ask questions I might not have thought of.
Yeah.
Right. So,
yeah, and there's no and the audience, the chatters aren't interacting with each other, and there's no real sense of community, which is really important to me. And so yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do now.
That's why I'm like, what do I have coming? I don't know. I really don't know. Well, okay. I do have one thing coming up. On Monday, I am a guest on Twillo Talk with Tanis and Jen.
Oh, cool.
That's on Monday or on Twillo Talk.
Yeah. Okay.
Other than that, I really haven't scheduled much because, I guess I'm going to be a guest on a few other channels. I subscribe to my channel. I always put in the community tab when I'm a guest, just like I put the link for this video in my community tab.
Yeah.
So anytime I'm a guest, you're more than likely to find the tab or the link in my community tab. So,
yeah. Well, good. And be sure you guys to come on in on Monday and watch Jonathan. As long as it's
things, subscribe to both channels so you know what we're doing.
Like and subscribe, and don't forget to leave comments. On Monday, I'm going to be on at 11 o'clock Pacific, which is 1 o'clock Eastern, I think. No, 2 o'clock Eastern. I'm going to be on Gerald's channel, Tarot Stash's channel, with Deb, Purple Elephant, Deb H.
Okay.
Yeah, and we're going to be talking about gratitude drives abundance. Yeah, me too. And then Tuesday is Akashic Adventures. Viviani's going to be hosting. I will be simulcasting. And then next Thursday, at 11 o'clock. Okay, I need to confirm this with Gerald, so I won't say it. Next Thursday, Hershey's going to be on. Hershey, the shadow leader.
Is Hershey still here? Or she leave?
No, I think she left.
Okay.
So that's going to be exciting. So show up next Thursday, okay? And I'll see you all later. I'm going to say goodbye. I feel so odd because I don't have to close the records because I never opened them. So
today there was no opening or closing. Everything is just open.
Yeah, everything. Well, there was no opening the Akashic Records because I was using the cards.
Right.
Oh, there you are. So love you all. See you soon.
Thank you, everyone.
Like, share, subscribe.
Aloha, hui ho.